Nice. Good morning. Hope you're all well. Too much breakfast. Could hear you talking in here. You're late.
Getting money.
Where's your friend? Where's your mate? Go on. Is it time to exercise, please?
Isn't it?
I'll try and keep to the script today. I'm being asked to do some tachidori.
Nice, is it?
Nice and steady. It's a nice, relaxed class. I'm just trying to put a few pointers across here if we can. Probably training 3 groups so we come to room. We don't get cluttered with the weapons. Nice basic one here. I always say, we always want kamai, but for this one we're certainly good. It's a live blade, it'll just slash the back of my hands. Okay, it's a real blade and potentially taking your fingers off. So we treat it as a live blade. It's not a piece of wood, it's not attacking with a pickaxe handle, it's representing a sword. So we hold it and treat it like a sword. Okay, sometimes I have 3-on courses, redemption courses, where they've been trained with wooden tanto and they've literally thrown it back to each other. So some put a stop to that. Treat your Aikido seriously, teach you wood. So from here, treat it. Move it back, push it. The live blade, still trust me because it's taking where coming from. There's an examination, the weapon will be placed behind me, and I reposition myself from here. So in class, so we can do this. New razors, I cut. I need to cut it down, because his next reaction will be turn and cut me here. It's not just one cut, he won't just stand there and wait, cut, and he will try to attack it. So we don't want that. So I'll just cut here, here. The blade is away from me, he pushes it away from me, take it out of his grip. I pin him, I'm aware of my surroundings, here. This is the mainstay for Aikido. I can react. I have options. Here, I've still got control of the blade while I've struck him. It's always live. Your Aikido is always live. So the floor, control the weapon. It's live blade, you don't drop to the mat. Oh, okay. Try. The sword art, explosive. You read the books, everything comes from the sword. No, it doesn't. Yeah, all the techniques are made up to match the sword. So, with this, I'm mimicking the sword. He raises, I raise. I cut. Kawase, we blend. So from here, this raises, and I cut. Down. I'm dropping my centre here. So what you don't want is to push, and I'm just doing this. Mr. Stanford's still in kamai, and there's something turning and cut me. I have to break his posture. So we raise here, I drop my centre, and I'm into it straight away. So I'm cutting down, I'm lowering his centre. My elbow is right in his centre now, so he's bending over backwards to break his balance, and now we can take to the floor. Control the weapon, out in his hand. I've still got focus. That's okay if he's still got focus. He's watching where I am. If he shouldn't get up, just let him on there. Accidentally. And you see. So as a rookie, there's studying me both have parts to play. So he attacks me strong, I defend. He respects what he's done to him. If he gets up too soon, he's going to get cooked. It's live blade especially. The journey against the katana. You must train with the wood as if it would be live. So, if you get up with a live blade, I mean a live blade, not being Aikido, you will get cut. Okay, so we try again. Exit. Don't get too bogged down with Aikido. You've got to look. There's a life, I mean, one of my friends, he's a Kendo expert, the Kendo Association, training instructor for Kendo, very high ranking in the Aikido, and we discuss this sword business, and he's, of course, I think he's leader in Aikido, and we talk about the sword defences and that kind of thing, and it's like any defence. If you are against a good boxer or a good karateka, you know, we're not as good as them. So good as them, so we can't match what they do. We have to blend them. Our main army is a surprise, but they don't know what we're going to do. This is why Aikido, when they say, oh, Aikido doesn't work in real life. Look at MMA and things like that, you don't see it in that. It's not designed to do that, yeah? It's designed to protect ourselves, not to fight others. We don't look to fight in Aikido. We look to defend ourselves and get out of a situation if need be. So we're never designed as a fighting art as such. Then now you want to define fighting. So when they say, you know, is it one of the first great question there?
Sure.
First, alright. And so, I'm going to give you a question there. So it's not designed for that, it's designed to defend yourself. So you've got to look at the mechanics of why we're doing this here. So he's trying to do a basic single cut towards my centre, show me. Yeah? So my idea is to move from it. Now, this, if I'm in this kamae, and I'll give you my reasons why and why I'm being taught like this. If I'm on this side, I can move quite easily to the right, and I can slide to the left. If I'm in this kamae and I want to make ikkyo, that's it. I am only, this is as far as I can get. I can get it. And I'm saying you've got the options of both sides. I've only got one on one side of them. I want my options open when I move. Okay? Not that often we've been attacked with the katana, not that we've been attacked with the katana. We've been attacked with various weapons over the years, but never with the katana. So I'm only surmising. Yeah? So, he raises, I raise here. I can strike, I can move in again. All from this movement. The worst thing I'm looking for is I'm missing, and he continues, and I'm inside the weapon, and he cuts me. And that's what people forget. One attack, done. No, it's not. If he's going to attack me, he's going to attack me again until he's controlled. So this is what you've got to think about in the back of your mind. You're not just doing a technique, you're defending yourself, saving yourself so you can snap by a sword. So he goes up, I cut here, yeah? Into here, yeah? I can move, I can get to here. As long as I trap the weapon, we're okay. He can release with his right hand, and he's still with his left hand free to cut me. And you see, you'll forget this, but you can actually let go and strike with the other arm. So we raise and cut here. Soften in the centre, moving in, very soft. Yeah? Push the ball into water. Push down and I'm into it. My elbow must be centred so it can come forward. I want to break his balance. Okay? If I just try to get here and lift him, it's no good. I have to move in and destroy his posture as well. Okay? And from here then we turn the hips and then we're into the technique. So come over those to a different group, try and get these principles across into your mind, and we'll move on. Okay? I'm watching you, just talking points with this building. Just commenting about things. And so people see my Aikido, and all they see is the end product. They watch the end product of me taking uki onto the floor. They don't see how I've taken him there, how I've broken his balance. Oh, he's a big strong guy, just knocking him about. They don't watch. Yeah? I know my students, but sometimes when we go training in other places, just oh, he's a big strong guy, knocking him over. Watch what I do, watch where my hips are. Everything's from the hips, not from the shoulder. I'm an old guy now, I can't be taking young guys on anymore, like I used to when I was in, third or fourth now. I'm dynamic and you want to get involved. So, the technique is hopefully, I want it's going to be better. I've certainly got a better understanding of my technique and how to break balance. And once you've broken balance of hooking, you can keep them off balance. got a very good chance of surviving. Yes, whether you're taking an examination or whether it's a confrontation. So it's the only stressful times that we really get. So when we have to take a class, and we're not used to teaching, and if we have to take examination. And unless you get an examination given to you, people say, don't bother me. You know, I think there's something wrong. It's that adrenaline inside you to want to do good that makes the examination what it is. So you put under a slightly different, in Aikido in the dojo, you know, you might train to a bit off or whatever, but it's not really pressure, is it? He's not going to stop on your head, he's not going to jump on you, he's not going to fail you for the next examination. So sometimes you need to push yourself. Don't train with the awkward stuff, you try and make it work on him or her. Sometimes it's as awkward to train with somebody small as it is somebody big. So you need to make an Aikido to be workable on most people. Won't work on everybody, nothing does. Yeah? And the way you can practice with different size monkeys and so on, you get a better feeling for it. So, comes in, I coach here. Guys, the longer version. The shorter version, no, it's the longer version. Because I want people to generate energy going forward. Especially when you start to be, so I come in here, and again, I want to be pushing the blade away from it. I don't want the blade to be here. People forget that, if you're training walking, you get very blasé with it, you're not going to get cut. So this is why I like the katana for high grade, in a controlled manner. It makes bad in the bum, but it sharpens your sensitive. Yeah? So it's important to be able to do both. It's okay saying, I can do walking. You can do walking okay, yeah? But touching the floor, touching your legs. It's not okay. So here, I'm moving around over the head. Here. Alright. Feel where he's going to be, where he's not. He's now chubby more than he can be, so I'm now working in my hand. And into. Everything should come from the hips. I go up. Hey! Everything's here in the centre. This one's not coming out here, it's going to take here. Here. Use the hilt of the weapon, pulling around. I'm aware of its feet as I'm moving. Easy. Put the guy sheet, the bigger version, do the shorter version. Moving on, I've done this myself. I watched what Sensei's doing, I thought, I've got that. Got to reminds me completely blank. Okay? So I'll just run through what I'm doing. What can I mean and why I'm moving in a certain way. As I said, this is the bigger version. I've done the short version. I like the short version, it's some lazy. Yeah, I like lazy man's Aikido. Yes? So the more I think about it, the more confused we get. So which we talked to Mr. Birmingham about, so we're seeing now this movement where I'm not. Yes? It used to be lots of movement, but now lazy as the goal. So, I'm in Miki Hamai, here facing him. So I was holding Boke, that's how I come out. And you see how it relates. Yes? So I've got a sword into there. Okay? If I'm in Gakihame, my Boke is this way. And you see. So you've got to relate it to how your postures are. So I'm here. It goes up. I'm here. Right? So I'm sliding. The arm is tucked in for obvious reasons. Yes? Can you see? We once did a league at training many years ago with Jackie's husband. And luckily he bought a brand new heavyweight judo gi. And he mistimed the cut from the katana. The katana sliced down the gi just as it was moving. Luckily he didn't catch it because his arm was tucked in, but he was timing it down there and missed him. It was just like a big red rash all down there. We were young then, so it depended on an adventure. like rock climbing. How do you do that's dangerous? Yes, you do. We did it with the sword. Yeah? So it just focuses the mind better. So we're here, we're into this position here, arm is tucked in. Okay, this is one of the odd times that I don't use both hands at this point. So I drop my centre from here, so it's tight to movement. I draw it forward and make the Aikikai. It comes around my head and it's sitting down. I'm aware of his feet, you can still lash out with your feet. That's it, there's no rules in anything. So from here I need to be on his front as quickly as possible. So I use the hilt of the sword to turn him over. Here. Now he's safer. Now I've got my arm. That's an idea of his arm. And I pull away. He's aware of me. I use space to get up. That's how we want to work it. Okay, so we try to make our mind. Let me show some nice basic ones. I've given you some sense of very elaborate ones, but really you've got to think about it. The sharper in the hand, the more basic you make it, the safer it is. You've also got the Aikido sometimes have gone down a route where we're just discussing sort of very stylised and we match things and things like this. But you've got to look at the practicalities. The sensors I train with were very practical kind of guys. I don't just mean as in practical, as in pragmatic, shall I say, that's a better word, pragmatic. Yeah? And so it had to work, that to be a reason why it worked, and I've tried to keep that there. Sometimes you do exercise and you think, well, I'm going to lead to a technique or whatever. But things like this, because it's a weapons training, you need to be more focused and understand why and what can happen with it. Yeah? As I say, I've been attacked with a katana in real life. I've been attacked with a katana in the dojo many times. And that certainly is quite daunting. Any edge blade, and I've been attacked several times with edge blades over the years. Makes a big difference when you know it's going to really cut you. Yes? We're here, we're safe, we're a piece of wood, we're amongst friends. It doesn't really matter if it goes wrong. Yeah? But I'm always training my mind, because if it goes wrong, I can then counter it and do something else. We always talk about there's no winners and losers in Aikido. But I still don't want to be a loser. Yeah? It's going to be down a winning or losing situation. I want to win. I want to go home safe, I want to go home safe to my family. That's what dojo practice. In the back of my head, that's what I'm doing. Yes? Mr. Williams, am I alright this morning? See, this is on focus on training with weapons. Training weapons, I get my head on. So I like to feel the surge of the weapon coming in, I feel the surge of taking up his balance. So it's very important to me to train the right attitude. And it's not, I don't say this is my Aikido. You don't have to do it. This is my Aikido, this is my variations of my Aikido. So I've been shown over the years. So he comes here. From here I push his forward. I take his head over his shoulders. Practically wise, I can choke him out. There's no problem. So from here I need to readjust my posture because my leg's in the wrong place, my left leg. So I push him forward, I change. He's trying to maintain his balance. Now we just going to slide back, I'm going to get it to some knees. From here, and we go down. The practicality is you can still kick. If you try to kick me, I will smash your skull on the floor. I'll tap it gently. Here. Elbow, neck, done. I have people at this point decide to want to be awkward with me. I protected your elbow, I protected your head, I protected your throat. There's 3 points of contact here. His elbow, the base of his head, and his throat. If he wants to fight from there, I'll just choke him out. I don't care. From there, it's into. So now, it's finished. Technique is done. I place the weapon to one side so it's safe. If you try to grab me, I will be crossed. So from here, to make it safe, I roll him away from the weapon. Remember, this is a katana, he doesn't want to roll on the live blade. From there, he plays the game. He knows I have the sword in my hand now. He stays there until I get up. That's how you train your mind. Feel the technique, you don't have to be rough with it. Yeah? And breaking its balance, not the body. So So I'm moving inside the weapon here. I get behind him and this position here. As I draw back, I'm tilting his head back onto my shoulder. So now we're here. Okay? This can pull across my body to lock out. I push him forward. I need to readjust my feet. I come down, I give him the space to fall into. I turn the hand around the neck, watching for his feet, and I'm here. Finished. Don't mess about after that. That is completely finished. I've either dislocated your elbow or damaged it, or bashed your head on the floor. In reality. It's here, into. He's a sensible looking. He knows I've got the light blade here. I come up, and I'm back in Kamai, and dealing with the back when I attack him. So. This can smash your skull. If you don't move, it smashes your skull. So it's so dangerous, it's not dangerous as a sword. But it's certainly for you to be getting under it. So move here into this. Okay? Into here. So I'm pushing his hips forward. Yes, I'm supporting his centre from here. With a choke, and with an arm bar. I'm in quite a good position at this moment, apart from your posture. I try to take him down like this, which is down here and under. If I go down like this, I am in the same balance. Yes? I'm on the wrong side of him. So he can quite easily escape from that. So I do that. So from here, I'm in what I would call the wrong posture. Never really the wrong posture. But from here, the shuffle pushes it forward. Here. Here, nice and relaxed. My hands under his chin for obvious reasons. And I'm here. From here and into it. I've used this technique many times in my working career. It works very well with an unpopular okay. Feeling and passion, we've got okay, you know what happens. Be careful, don't be riding over his neck. Yeah, tilt them back. The idea being of this, once I go in, I'm here again, this hand's here, pushing away. It rolls round into it. So I'm bringing his head with me. So his head's going to circle that way. As it circles, yeah, I use the opportunity to step back if I want to do so. I'm already in Kamai now. And you see, my left foot's behind me, there's no space to fall. So all I'm doing is pushing my centre forward into his hips. And here. Remember, I have a choke here, and an arm bar. All those things I have control over up here. It's my job as Torre to control up here. Hooking does not control me. This is right here. Okay? That's right. Come on, Rob. We're talking about my this one now, you don't, as an instructor, you think you're teaching quite methodically all the time. Your technique changes as you progress, you get to understanding, or you get to feel for it. So even though everything's, in my mind, exactly what I'm teaching you 10 years ago, someone said, I'm not doing it that way anymore, since I'm thinking I'm not. So then I have to kind of look at myself and see what I'm doing. So what we've done in the past was more stylish. Not ever being stylish, that's the wrong word. But as it comes in, from here, yes, this used to come out at the back of the hand here to push the head. And then I would lift with the back of the hand. And you see, which is not good, it's okay, but the rationale is here. As this comes across, the hand, if it's, because remember, I need to push him down. So even if it's tall, it doesn't matter. This can be done from hand behind actually, it doesn't matter. My forearm runs across his arm's apple. There. As I settle him, my shoulder closes onto his windpipe with my forearm. That's what helps break his balance. I forgot what I was doing. This goes, as I've said before, my Aikido has come from a very traditional background, very traditional. And because of my working life, ex-working life, things became more apparent to me with that. If I had gone to Japan and trained for 2 years in Japan, or 3 years, I would have not got the experience that I had in my working career on how bodies work, how uncooperative people work. We are very fortunate, we're a nice bunch of people, we all very accommodate each other. Every now and again when I look into a test that's going wrong. All in all, everybody's quite pleasant to train with. Over the years I've trained with a lot of unpleasant people, and I like to work training, yes? And so you have to make your technique viable, that it works. It's not in my safety, it's the person you're dealing with safety and other people around you. And so we have the security on an area to keep, and if that security was breached or someone escaped from that, it would have been, absolutely terrible. So you had to be in control of the situation all the time, and it focused my Aikido tremendously. I think the students noticed this over the years. After I worked for a living, which I worked that living for quite some time, my Aikido was particularly changed, but I think I became a little bit more, what's the word, sharp, I'm not sure. But if you look at things, what we used to do before, where was a nice idea, you're taking people's balance, we get it here, and I roll his head forward, and I get it here. But I know he's not going to be able to try and attack me again. So no, not here. So ideally, you don't want to hurt the kid, but you want it in the back of your mind. You want to know, if I put that on, it's going to be effective. If I have any doubts on it, then you need to come and ask. We don't need to test it when you're training privately with each other. Yes, it's good. We can all see this so you can experiment with these things. But Aikido has to work. It is a martial art. A defensive martial art, it is still martial. Not warlike, but when I say martial, it has to have some reasoning on why we do certain things. If we don't like to suggest it, we go down the Tai Chi route, where everybody will be moving around and just moving for movement's sake. I hope that this Aikido never looks like that. It certainly won't be my dojo, and when I retire, I hope my students continue with the same thing on the way to do. So everybody's cup of tea. But what is it, Andrew? That's the Gary. Thank you. So, you basically want me to take your choice. This is my Aikido. Yeah? I've been trained many sensei over the years, so I'm not saying, I'm not blinking. I've seen a great deal of Aikido over 40 odd years of training. Yeah? And I've seen a lot of grief in that time as well. So, you need to make sure we're focused and we look correctly. So we're doing weapons. We camera. Yeah? Comes in. Hey! I need to move. I'm tight. Here. Yeah? And you see the focus. He's doing kamae. I need to break his kamae. And I need to control it. You see. So you need to feel that what you're doing is taking him off balance and breaking his balance and then taking it. Without his balance, it's more difficult for him to attack you. I'm not saying he can't attack you, I'm just saying it's more difficult. Maintain your balance, take theirs. Yes? You understand? So that's why I go back to that with this show. It works very well. Yes? Very effective, whereas Nick, you feel that as soon as the head comes on, it tightens everything up and compacts. So I'm destroying the centre with the movement. Okay? Notice the smile. Yeah? We'll get something angry and a word. Yes, it was my fault. I've swore, and then I've lost my temper. And I've dealt with some people also. Always smile, and then swear. Yeah? Especially on the night. Always. I still can't break his posture, because that is quite a strong guy to me. So, when I've taken from here, what happens is this, people reach over, and they're pulling back, and all the weight's on them. So I lost my centre. As I turn into him, as my body movements going this way, here. So my hips are going to turn behind him. Here. Here. So from here, as I'm moving forward now, the hip moving to here, I'm feeling that my hips are still travelling that way. So when I get to there, the hips are still forward. People forget this and just step behind, and then you've got this. And you see, your centre has to break his. By us being lower and more focused, hopefully we can take it. If you remember is that nothing everything's 100%. No matter how much you train or whatever, you have to always look and do unexpected. So my hips are turning forward, and from here now, I'm pushing these hips forward. Rather than these legs taking mine. I have to make sure my centre is strong. Otherwise, it's okay when somebody light, if somebody that's strong and heavy and focused, we're just going to push you back. Yeah, so, in another context, from here, it has to go in and down, okay? So I sit him into his hips here. So that's an uncomfortable position to be sat in, isn't it? And gently just push it forward, and now you can control the restraint. All my sitting compactly centre into his body. Easy peasy. Just a thought. I'm going to put more in before. It's an unpopular one, soaking in Minagi. Now, I don't like this myself, but the unfortunate thing is if you've got a taller or heavy hooky, it's not as effective as the other one. Okay, the one sitting behind is easier because you're away from the weapon. The soak men from here, I get to this position here, and it's so strong. Can you see? Yeah? So what you're going to do is you're going to destroy the posture as it comes in, and here. It's not like a convention. It's not a conventional soak men. I make the elbow heavy. So it comes in here, this is heavy. This is all compact. The time center comes down. I'm heavy. Thank you. So I'm moving. If I try conventional soakman, it's too strong. So I need to twist the blade away from me, and I need to turn and drop his centre. And I take the blade away from me. So I get the raise up here, and I cut. Here, drops. Everything's low. Easy, it's got a clash. So, it's no good. So my shoulder's being pushed forward. As he landing. I rotate my elbow into his centre. So the strike, it can be heavy, but it's quite ineffective for this, which is not a little momentum hitting. So from here, the elbow rolls and makes his centre heavy. Here, and you see, so I'm relaxed. So I'm not crashing into him, I'm rolling and taking his centre. And you see. Easy. Come on, wait a minute. If you clash, we'll blow you over. So centre must be strong. Here, yeah. He's strong now. So from here. From here, yeah. So push my shoulder forward. Everything's going this way. So I need to drop my centre and turn my elbow back into it. Here, for comfortable. We try, I'm going to get two before we finish. There's lots of things you can do with these, but I'll just show you a variety. It's nice and easy to do. So this one from here, I cut here. Step back. When you look at the katana, it makes people move very quickly, especially the males, for obvious reasons. Sharp, now you have and it takes to move very quickly. Very classical this one, yes. So from here, put it down. Look at your leg. So from there into, yeah. We look at your pads on the arm underneath into. So as it comes in, we here into here. This lifts, this text. Don't grab. Remember, it is a weapon, edged weapon. Here we turn. And we can strike. So really classical. We see a slight demonstration, which is quite nice to see, nice and flowing. So we cut up here into this lifts, this cuts. And we can step forward, or we can step. Easy. Last move in this one is quite a nice one. got this, the handle is the most important bit. Yeah, obviously not the handle of the blade. So I can take his abdomen, I can take his leg. So we get here, this is the most important bit, this rolling over. I can attack the leg, no problem. I can attack the leg, and back, finish. So it's not just one technique, it's the main thing is how we control the blade. Control the handle, sorry. So we have the way here into it, so cut, collect, and we're working against the thumbs all the time. So here, and just alternatives that you can do with that. Yes? Okay, I can run through it. So, shall we switch off my can we please? And you're already those sporting and this is of course my students are probably sporting me. And most of all it's brilliant for advantages. Yes, so it's pleasure to come down, so it's nice and good to be gorgeous, so it's been good. Yeah, so once again thank you very much for your hospitality. So and your students of course. Yes?
Just bear with me a couple of minutes. First of all, thank you all for coming, for your support. Sensei, thank you. I wonder what standing here.
Well, yeah, I think
It feels silly. Well, thank you, Sensei, for coming and for a great weekend.
wasn't this one, but it would have been
It's not a big one,
well, Johnson always the
Just really from everybody, thank you very much. We've enjoyed it. I've learned a hell of a lot. Frustrated that I may be, but there you go. Next year we're looking at the second week or third week.
Second or third week in June, if that sort of fits in with yourselves, yeah?
And there may be a special course later in the year, which we're trying to organise. I wouldn't say too much about it yet, but there's a special one which we'd like to be here. Sensei has got had an invite to teach on. So, but just before you go, we had a boy brain cell for a small gift for you.
You have to do.
Well, I've done it now.
Somebody's got a underpants, that was unbelievable. And the don't do this, not the usual as usual, are you?
Just small children on board, appreciate you. Anyway, let's take on that later to shows.
Thank you very much.
Thank
I don't think some honey, coffee. But this is the time. It's the real ones this time. The very first person I came to see after lockdown was Mr. Birmingham. No Aikido, because obviously we couldn't practice. So we came down, he was all really smug because he was looking after me and sent to the house and it's all lovely. So I've got your this, it's been in fridge for days, it's lovely. So he brings me this Moretti. So what do you like? So I quite like Moretti now. So he brings me this bottle of Moretti out. I looked at him and he takes it off. I thought, it's a strange label, is that? So he goes back in out and looks at it, 0% alcohol. And I'm like, I'm not driving. You know what I mean? So they need to panic and go get some beer. And I poured it into the grass at the side of the chair and it just frothed up like foam. So what's in it? I have no idea.
That's
so it was wonderful.
That's still brown.
It's still a brown patch where it was, wasn't it? Well, thank you so much, it's much appreciated. But it's unnecessary, you've looked after me so well all the time I've been there, as you always do. And it's always good fun to come and try and show you something a little bit different from what I normally teach in my own. Well, I teach in my own dojos, but because my students travel a lot with me, so they see me every week, so I'll try and do something a little bit more interesting if we can. When the script is, Mr. Dolan gave me a script. I can't write off it with a script anyway. But anyway, please. Mr. Dolan be coughing.